Hello everyone, it's me Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone is doing well, and I would like to say happy Halloween to those of you who participate in Halloween. I don't really. I used to take my kids trick-or-treating when they were little, but as far as for dressing up or decorating my house, I don't do any of that anymore. But happy Halloween to you that do. So today I'm here for hashtag Flip Through Friday. It's hosted by Gwen at Gwen the Trash Witch. And please use the hashtag and go over and see what everybody's showing today. And if you'd like to participate, you're welcome to. It's open collab. Anyone can join at any time, and all you have to do is just show something. You can flip through a journal, a book, a magazine, a scrapbook pad, a paper pad, just whatever you want to show, whatever you want to share with everybody. So today I have a little bit of a different type of it's not really a flip through, it's just a share. These are my tags that I made. It's been 4 years ago. And I know that I said everything I learned about stitching I learned from doing the Roxy's Journal of Stitcheries. But there was something before that. There was Ann Brooks hashtag 52 tag challenge. And what we did was every week, once a week we got a prompt from Ann, and we would make a tag. So, and they're all fabric tags. So I thought today I would show them, or at least show some of them. May not show them all today. I might just show half of them and do half of them next week, because it'll get kind of long, I think. But maybe not. We'll see. So anyway, this was week 1, and the prompt was something all white. So I just used some lace and made this tag all white and added some buttons to it. And then on the back it just has hashtag 52 tags handmade. And this was week 1, which was January 3rd, 1921. So it's been 4 years. So I'm just going to move them from one container to another. And this was week 2, and it was hearts. So here's my heart, and I guess I put a little tag and a little in there. So that was week 2. I'm not going to tell you a lot about what I did because I don't have time for all that. This was scrappy. So I just took a whole bunch of different little pieces of fabric and made this scrappy little tag out of it. That's really nice. I like that. I've forgotten about these things. So it's kind of fun for me to look through them. This was fly stitch. This is when we learned how to do the fly stitch. And yeah, so it's all fly stitch. I even got little flowers up here. Oh, I got fancy with that one. This is kisses. Kisses? Kisses. I guess those were my kisses. I don't have the X's, but I guess that's, I don't have O's. Hugs are O's and X's are kisses. Is that right? It must be. That's all I can think of. It's like I said, it's been a long time ago that I did these. What, 4 years? Almost 5 years. A couple of months will be 5 years. And these were my hexies. I remember saying, because we had our prompt last week was paper piecing, and I did hexagons, and I said I thought I had did them before, but I couldn't remember. Well, I have hexagons here, a different, made differently from the ones that I used on my wall hanging, but nonetheless, that's what they are. So, let's see where we're at now. Week 8, French knots and pistol. We had 3 things: French knots, pistol stitch, and bullion knots. So these are my French knots right here. And these are my little bullion knots. You can see those. And where are the others? I don't know. Maybe I didn't put them on here. What did I say? Pistol stitch. Oh, this is the pistol stitch. Long with the little French knot on the end of it. So yeah, I did them all. And what else did I do? Oh, I did some cantha stitching on that one. And this was buttons. So I got plenty of buttons on there. Okay. And week 9 was a gift. Strips of fabric and paper. Well, this is my paper. And these are my fabrics. And I guess this stick pin was going to be my gift. I suppose. I can't remember. It's been too long ago. I didn't give it to anybody. I kept it for myself. Or maybe we did more than one. I don't know. Anyway, we're moving right along. Week 10 was yo-yos and lace. So there's my little yo-yos and my lace. Did any of you participate in this? I learned a lot. I can't remember any of it, but I learned a lot. Week 11 was circles and lace. So here, these have a name, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a little plastic ring, and then you stitch all the way around it until it's covered up. And it does have a name, and then I did a chain stitch over here. Yep. And this was week 12, blanket stitch. So that's the blanket stitch all the way around the edge. And this is a different type of the blanket stitch here. And these flowers are also blanket stitch. So, and then there's just French knots in the middle. So, yeah. These were fun. I need to go back and practice some of these stitches. What was this? Layers. I guess we could do whatever we wanted to. We just did layers. So I've got fabric, cheesecloth, then I have French knots, some kind of stitch right here, but I'm not sure what that is. Couching. I've got couching, a lot of that. Chain stitch, lace, a button that's been stitched on with like a wheel stitch. Buttons up here. What is this one? Isn't that sweet? Whatever it is. What is it? Pocket treasure. Well, let's see what I have in the pocket. There's the pocket. I stitched these little things on and did some French knots up here. Stamped the word love and stitched it on. Oh, these are my kids. I've been looking for these for a very long time. I did not remember that I used them in here. Well, that's good. That's two things that I found today that I forgot and didn't know where they were. And I just happened to cross them as I was messing with these tags today. So that's good. Now I know where they are. I also found my Flinch cards. I thought I'd lost them. Couldn't find them anywhere. So I thought for sure they were gone. But nope, here they were. Right over here in with my tags. So, well, that makes me a little bit happy that I found those little pictures in my Flinch cards. Okay, this was a scene with sun or moon. And I guess I did the sun. I know I used some watercolor fabric that I had used my watercolors on. And then looks like I cut some fabric and stitched it on, put some flowers, some birds. Seed stitch. Well, all this is seed stitching. And then I did a whole bunch of French knots. French knots, seed stitching, back stitch, chain stitch, and blanket stitch. Those are my favorite stitches. They're usually the only ones I use. So, oh, and I do lazy daisies. I like those too. This was couching. So all of these things here are couched. They're just laid down and then stitched over to hold them in place. And that's some chain stitching right there. So, this is very, very light. I can hardly see this. These are hexies again, and these are a different kind. They're put together. And then I stitched over them. I don't even know if you can see them. It's so light. The pink is so light. They're tiny, and I did not, I left them raw. They're not turned under. I could never sew those, stitch those if I had to turn them. Needle turn them, I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, what was this one? This is words. Words? I don't see any words. Oh, there. Grateful. Stitched underneath. I was going to say, I don't have a word on there. But I do. It's just hid. I probably ought to use these little things for something. Pekingese stitch? Well, I don't know. I guess that's what that is. See, some of these, it's been so long ago till I cannot remember doing these stitches. Boy, if I just would have kept up with it, I knew a lot of stitches, but I don't know them anymore. And this is bullion edge. So these were, oh, I see. These were bullion knots. But bullion knots, yeah, you keep wrapping your needle until you get it as long as you want it, and then you stitch it, and it makes these little things. They're not standing up, but they can. Yeah, I'll show you. Maybe you know. You might. See? Each one of them is loose, and it's stitched onto the back of this before it's glued onto the card. or to the tag. So yeah, so that's bullion. Bullion wraps, bullion edge. Yeah, with some seed stitching and cross stitches and these little flowers here with my French knots in the middle because I love my French knots. And let's see where we at now. A few more and we're going to be halfway, and I'm going to stop, and I'll show you the other half next week. So, or I'll probably just go ahead and do it, but I'll show it to you next week. This is layers of lace. And it's just layers and layers of lace just stitched down. So, oops. And what is this? This is tag number 23, and it's a bunch of flowers. So there they are. And this is tatting. Oh yes, I had to make these. I made these little things here. Tell you, I learned there was so many things that Ann Brooks taught in this year-long challenge, and it might be worth it for me to go back and do it again. I just might, at least for some of these things. I forgot we did tatting. I forgot. It looks pretty good too, if I do say so myself, but I forgot how to do it. Yeah. So, I might go back and redo this. Let's see, what was this? Thread weaving. Oh, yeah. That was fun too. And then I made this little tassel here. So, there's a lot to this. Each one of these are weaved. It's different types of thread, and they're all weaved in here. Underneath, over and under, like that. So that was cool. Yeah. All right. I think I have one more, and we'll be at 26. Yes, this is number 26. This is halfway. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to stop. And next week, I'll show you the rest of them. So this was metal. This was and we had to use something metal on our tag. So I used this, I don't know where it came from. I think it came off of a necklace. So that's half of the tags. So I tell you what I'm going to do. If anybody's interested in maybe doing some of these on your own, I'm going to see if I can find. I haven't looked. I'm sure it's still up. I'm going to look and see if Ann Brooks still has her the year of the hashtag 52 handmade tags. I'm going to look and see if it's still up. If it is, I'll link it below for anybody that might be interested in learning how to do some of these stitches, because like I've said many times before, I didn't know how to do anything until I was thinking it was just Roxy's Creations that I had learned from the hashtag Roxy's Journal of Stitchery when we started back in must have been in 22. And, but I guess before that I had learned quite a bit from Ann Brooks. So, yeah, I will link that below. And I just want to thank you for spending some time with me today. And it is Friday, so I hope you'll have a good weekend. Please remember to use the hashtag FlipThroughFriday to go see what everybody else is sharing today. And I will be back next Friday to finish showing you the tags. And Until then, please take care of yourselves. Be safe, be happy, be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.